This is Hector Canales bringing you a retro review of the 1996 Star Trek Mix Series Wave 3, Christine Chapel. 1996 was the 30th anniversary of Star Trek, and Playmates made sure to celebrate along with the fans by releasing more classic figures, including some that arguably could have been swapped into the 1996 classic Star Trek collector figure set. This is one of those figures. Nurse Chapel comes in this nice packaging. The art is a little lacking, but respects all the other Star Trek shows by being a bit generic. It has a wonderful clear view of the figure, but the accessories are a bit obstructed by the exclusive collector card. On the back, you have portraits of all the figures in this wave that you can collect, separated by the show they appear on. Then you have a great detailed look at the accessories, and below that, a wonderful file card filled with all the essential info to like this figure even more. There's also a real nice note from Playmates to collectors, making these figures more personal between manufacturer and consumer.
And here is Christine Chapel out of the packaging, and she looks great. But before we continue, I do want to point out that she does share the same lower body as Janice Rand. And for her review, she kept falling over in the beginning, so I had to use her base. And so that I don't have the same problem with Christine Chapel, I am going to introduce one of her accessories a little bit early, and that is her stand. This medical stand might be exclusive to Nurse Chapel, as I haven't seen any other figure with the same insignia on it. Now, if I'm wrong, please let me know down in the comments. She is numbered. By this point, all the figures were numbered. It even says it on the back of the box. So now let's take a look all the way around. And this figure is very pretty, very nice. A bit simple, but it doesn't need too much to show that it's Christine Chapel. Let's take a look at that head sculpt. Although it's not super realistic, it fits perfectly in this Playmates Star Trek world. Unlike Janice Rand's head sculpt, although it looks very nice, her head is a little bit smaller than all the other figures, which makes her look like a pinhead. And all the rest of these figures have a slight cartoonish style to them. And now going down to her body, it's a very nice mold for the rest of her body. Like previously stated, her lower body is shared with Janice Rand, but her upper body is not. And she does not share any body mold with Uhura. Her upper body is unique just to her, just like the rest of the women here. Their upper bodies are unique just to their characters and their toy. And the small little details that Playmates gave us, like the small medical emblem on her badge, is wonderful. Playmates was hitting it out of the park with these figures. Now, before we take a closer look at her accessories, here is her 30th anniversary Skybox collector card. Very nice. It gives us a little more info than we had in the back of the packaging. And now let's take a closer look at all the accessories. On the back of the box, we have a full detail of her Hey, what's going on? Thanks for joining me on this retro review of the 1996 Star Trek Christine Chapel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and check out future Star Trek retro unboxing reviews. And to find out who wins the rematch between the Gorn and Captain Kirk, I guess the next review will be the Gorn!